You know, the cost of living in the UK is fucking mental.
I just asked what the hell is going on with food shopping at the moment. What? Why is it so much money? Has anyone else noticed their food bills have just gone through the roof?
Can't believe how expensive it is in the supermarkets now. Look at this. Look at this. Do you remember them squares? £3.14.
And why are the tomatoes £5?
I'm sorry, but can we just talk about the price of minced meat at the minute? What on earth?
I'm all for getting a little bit agitated. That is taking the fucking piss.
This just shows you how corrupt our country is, yeah?
Do you know this country is screwed? Absolutely, utterly screwed.
And it is getting out of control. My food shopping bill is absolutely vile.
Are we supposed to just afford this? Like, wages are not going up accordingly. If you're on benefits, that's not going up accordingly. Like, are we all meant to be poor? Is that what it is? We're meant to be poor?
Welcome back to Broken Britain, where the weekly food shop now feels less like shopping and more like being punished. Because let's be honest, the weekly food bill isn't just expensive anymore, it's vile. You walk in planning a sensible shop, basics, no treats, no luxuries, just food. And you walk out furious. £60 turns into £90, £90 turns into £130, and the bags feel lighter, same trolley, same routine, less food, more money. And it hits people in the chest, not because they're reckless, but because they're doing everything right and still getting rinsed at the till. So today on Brit Rants, we're talking about the quiet rage spreading across Britain, why the weekly food shop is pushing people to breaking point, and why this anger isn't irrational. And here's the uncomfortable question no one in power wants to touch. Is Britain normalising something that's actually cruel? If this already sounds familiar, hit subscribe, because we say out loud what people are muttering in supermarket aisles.
So I've just been once again to Sainsbury's. You can maybe just see it. I'm just in the car park at Sainsbury's. The cost of living, the cost of living in the UK is fucking mental. Now, I usually shop at Asda's. I stopped using Tesco's about 2-3 years ago. Asda's for a while has been pretty fucking good. But I was watching, as I'm growing the business, I was watching the price of everything. I'm like, Asda coffee was, I think it was like 40p and then 50p and then 60 and then 80. And I'm like, it's doubled in price in like 6 months. Last time I was in there about a month ago, it was £1.80. And I was like, you're just taking a piss now. Asda used to do the Asda savings as well, the little app. You'd press the app and okay, a little bit of savings and you got a little bit of money like credit to your account. It's been fucking horrendous. They've stopped the savings scheme. You don't get any money back. It's like micro amounts. I downloaded the Nectar app for Sainsbury's. I've just got a full bag of shopping, 2 bags of crisps, jam, a loaf of, I'm going to show you when I get home, right? So this is everything I got for £22. I went for biscuits, right, and then I picked up some bone broth. I got jam, I got a bit of soup, a cob of bread with butter. I've got some hummus so I can put on my wraps. I got some Haribo, diluting juice, got crisps and I got tatties and carrots for suppers through the week. So, really, that's pretty expensive if I'm to get this for Asda. So as you can see here, £22. Pretty fucking good, right?
So I've just done my Tesco food shopping, yeah? I always have brought the 750 gram pack of mince, 5% fat, yeah? Normally £4.69, something like that. Went up to like £5.20 a couple of weeks ago. I was like, not bad. £7.19. £7.19. Is this actually a joke? Are we supposed to just afford this? Like, wages are not going up accordingly. If you're on benefits, that's not going up accordingly. Like, are we all meant to be poor? Is that what it is? We're meant to be poor?
I just asked what the hell is going on with food shopping at the moment. What? Why is it so much money? Has anyone else noticed their food bills have just gone through the roof. Yeah, all right, it's summer holidays, and probably this week I've brought a little bit more snacks for the kids, but nothing like, you know, hugely expensive. I have just put away my food shopping. I spent so much money this week, like, I don't even want to say it, it's embarrassing, but anyway, I've done a big shop this week, so it will last me 7 days. I guarantee you at the weekend I'll have to go out and buy bread and milk because we would have run out. So this will last me from today until next Wednesday. I've done 7 meals, I've got lunch stuff, I've got some Pepsi Max, that's got no toiletries, I've got no like shampoo, conditioner, deodorants, toilet roll, nothing. A few more kids snacks, some ice lollies, fresh fruit like blueberries, blueberries, strawberries and grapes. And I honestly, I feel like I'm getting at the point where I'm just working to literally pay for food. Fucking ridiculous. Do you want to know what's even more depressing? When you get the emails from Tesco's saying, congratulations Hannah, you saved £200 in Club prices last month. That's not a congratulations. The fact that I've saved £200 in a month on Club Card prices just shows how ridiculously expensive everything is and how much money I'm piling into a supermarket a month. And I know it's not just me. I see on here so many families are like, what is going on? Why are we spending so much money on all of this? I can't get it through my head. But then on the flip side, I see people that spend like 50 quid a week for a family of 4. How are you doing that? How are you spending like 50, 60 pound a week for a family of 4? Please, because if I could do that, I'd be laughing. I cannot for the life of me get this food shopping down. I feel like I've tried everything and it is getting out of control. My food shopping bill is absolutely vile. It's vile. I can't keep up with it. So please, if anyone has any tips, please send them my way because it's making me feel aggressive, okay? Thank you.
Morning. It wouldn't be a Sunday morning without me TikToking from my bed. Right, I wanted to just vent this, I think, more than anything. Do you know this country is screwed? Absolutely, utterly screwed. I read a post this morning on another social media platform, and it was a lady who has 2 young children, who works full-time, and she had £5.50 left for the month, and she had a choice to either put it in her electric meter or to buy food. And yes, all right, lots of people helped her and gave her advice and things like this, but you know how many people are in this position? So many, so many. And yes, okay, you know, the industry, that the platform that I can offer ladies and guys the opportunity to make some extra money, even if it's only £20, £25 a week, you know, if that's what you want, it's there. And I know it's not for everybody, which is absolutely fine, you know, and I'm not doing this to try and say, you know, if you're in this position, then come and join the agency and, you know, your money worries will be gone. You know, I'm not doing that post for this. I'm doing it because this country's screwed. It's absolutely screwed. And that makes me really sad. And if there's anyone who's on here that follows me and you're in that position, you know, please, like, if you need to talk, reach out to somebody. You're more than welcome to drop into my inbox. There is lots of things and lots of help available for people who are in this position. I know there's apps like that, Too Good To Go, you know, where you can get cheaper deals but, you know, most churches and things in the areas have like food banks and stuff. So if ever you're in this position, please don't starve yourself. Go and get the help. The help is out there. So yeah, anyhow, Sunday morning, just wanted to get that off my chest. And if anyone is struggling or you're in that position, then, you know, you are always welcome to message me also.
I'm sorry, but can we just talk about the price of minced meat at the minute? What on earth? Like, it's actually insane. I'm a Tesco girlie. I think that might have to change. Like, I can't be justifying £5.30 of minced beef for 500 grams. Like, I cannot justify that. Am I going to still probably buy it? Yes, because this is where they get you in a chokehold. Because I'm a girlie that loves her home cooked food. But that's insane. it's actually getting to the point now, I'm like, surely we can't raise the prices of food even more. Like, at what point does it stop? I don't know much about price inflation. I've got no clue. I'm uneducated in that sense. But at what point do they think, like, right, okay, I think we should call it a day at like £5.30, you know? Because it's just insane. Like, crazy.
I haven't posted for a couple of days, so I thought, what better thing to do than come on here and rant about what just happened. So I went to Sainsbury's. This just shows you how corrupt our country is, yeah? We're in a cost of living crisis, right? Everyone knows that. I've just gone in Sainsbury's to go get some shopping, and all the staff members was blocking off each fridge, like at the end with the big trolleys, and they all stood there, and shutters were down on the fridge. And I was like, what's going on? She was like, the fridges are broke. They've been broke an hour and a half. Like, everything's got to go. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, we just got to get rid of the whole lot. The fridges have been broke for an hour and a half. And I'm thinking, all this food is getting binned. Christmas meats, cheeses, everything. Like, the whole shop, every fridge was going in the bin. Why not just say to everyone, take what you want? Like, if I own that place, I would let everyone have it.
You know, Morrison's is the only store that sells plastic bags for 60p. Now, obviously, if you just look at it at face value, 60p is not a lot, right? But it's a bloody lot for a plastic bag in comparison to every other store that either sells them for 10p, 20p, or 30p max. But 60p, Morrison's, come on. What are you doing?
So this is a large Morrison's salad, and I swear it used to be like double the size of this. It's $3.99.
Don't go to Tesco's, they said. Come to M&S, they said. Well, here I am. And why are the tomatoes £5? For 8 vines of tomato. Are you actually serious? £5, they said. Come to M&S, they said. £2.50 for rocket leaf. 6 apricots. £4.25. You can actually get a meal deal in Tesco's with this, which is even diabolical in itself. I don't care what sunset cherries you're giving me, £5. And they probably don't even taste sweet. I literally just counted 7 strawberries. Not even 10 strawberries. A family will probably have to get 6 of these to even feed 3 people. I love cream caramel. I went to pick it up and there's only 2 for £3.40. So these are the eggs that I usually get in Tesco's for £3.65. They're £4.25 here for the exact same eggs. 6 as well. Not even 10. So this is probably going to be like £100. Oh my God, I don't want to cry. No, that's ridiculous. No, honestly. I don't want to cry. Why is that £100? I don't care if I'm in M&S. I barely got a meal and fruits. I thought it was more. I couldn't believe it when my mum said she put the shopping on the table and this is all of the stuff. M&S will not be seeing me again.
I am all for a little joke. I am all for getting a little bit agitated. That is taking the fucking piss. That is daylight fucking robbery, and I'm a victim. And it has got to stop now!
Would you pay £6 for these 2 chocolate eclairs? I saw these in a garage yesterday when I was doing some shopping for a friend. Now, personally, I think this is extortionate, and I know the cost of living in the UK is absolutely crazy at the moment, and many people are struggling. But guys, do not fall into this trap, okay? These are luxury items, they are not essentials. Now, I know it's frustrating when you work hard all week. Yes, you should be able to treat yourself to the odd luxury, a takeaway, you know, a night out, and I fully understand that. But the more you keep paying these overinflated costs, the more they will keep them at this price. Here's another example. This steak here, £59 a kilo. Now, it's not £59 for the steak, obviously. I think the actual steak itself was about £8. But £59 for a kilo of steak, you know. Again, a ribeye steak, £12.75. I mean, I'm sure about 2 years ago, these were about £6, £7, £8, an absolute push. But guys, these are not essential items, okay? the more you keep funding the people selling these like extortion, you know, overinflated prices, the more they will keep them at this price, and the more they're going to keep ripping people off. Now, I know shopping is expensive and it does cost a lot, but to me, steak and chocolate eclairs are not essential items, okay? If you're really struggling, the best thing to do, you know, is get cheaper food. You can get much cheaper cuts of meat. You know, you don't have to buy steak. You don't have to buy fancy cream cakes. You know, you can get like chicken breasts, or, you know, you could get like cheaper cuts of meat. Also with the cakes, you know, you could buy, like, going to Aldi, get 2 of their eclairs for about, you know, £1.50. You know, just please do not fall into this consumerism trap, because this is what they want. They want you to spend, and then they'll keep the price, you know, keep the prices high, and they will never come down. Guys, if you are struggling, please, you know, look at cheaper options, but, you know, you've got to make sacrifices. If you're really struggling, then there's some things, you know, you do have to sacrifice and you do have to go without. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Are you really struggling, or have you found cheaper alternatives? Or do you think it's now just rip off Britain? Let me know.
If you plan on moving to England anytime soon and you go to do a food shop, do not go to Waitrose. That is the most expensive food shop of my life. And the only reason I went to Waitrose was because I got given a gift card. So that was my weekly shop done with the gift card. But I thought I was going to get 2 shops out of the gift card. I got 1. That's how expensive Waitrose is. Do not go to Waitrose. If you're going to pick a supermarket to go to, I go to Sainsbury's most of the time, but a lot of people tell me they're still cheaper. Lidl. My housemate raves about Lidl. Go to Lidl. Or Sainsbury's. Just don't go to Waitrose.
Just come out of Waitrose and I just hate it. I hate it. Why is it so shit? Like, is everyone in Waitrose deaf, blind, rude, passive aggressive? Even driving in a car park, why do people just not get out of the way? I'm like, the rudeness, the actual rudeness. And the worst thing is, it's fucking expensive. I just actually don't get the people in there. You go, excuse me, and they'll just blank you. Just blank you. Like, you're like, am I invisible because I am not wearing jodhpas? I don't get what's going on. So, yeah, it doesn't matter how rich you get, guys. Don't even go to Waitrose. I wouldn't even do it. M&S is full of legends. Waitrose is full of trash. And it's always the old people and the older mums who are like retired, and the men as well. Actually, all the Waitrose shoppers can get in the bin, because I'm sick of it. And now, since learning to drive, and this is my first outing, I've also realised how fucking rude people are on Waitrose car park. People just walk out in front of your car, and I'm like, you're gonna die. You're actually gonna die on this Tuesday afternoon, and I'm sorry, it's not my fault. You got in the way. So that's my rant. Fuck Waitrose. And it costs £20 for about 5 things.
I've got the fucking trolley where they gather the fucking wheel. I'm that person. And since when was there, she's 11 quid. Fuck, they're nice, they're fucking nice. This is probably one of the very few things I'll pay for. £2.50 of that. They're fucking unreal. Well then, the cotton candy one. £2.50, but I hate that. All the bananas, fucking green. Okay, we wait 3 days for me to 180. I will make my own fucking chips from now on. There's 6 fillets, that's 6 dinners. Like fucking bargain in the century. Fuck. Yeah, and the one fucking mind. You know that. Sainsbury's are just that. It's always just full with pizzas. Stop making so many fucking pizzas. £2.25 for fribs. There's about 2 fucking tablespoons of yogurt in the frib. You get fuck right, get it up. I like, only £4.40 for rice. Get it fuck. 52 please. It's the only time I will pay for Miller Corners just when they're straight fed. I will refuse to pay more than 50p for fucking yogurt. Look at them trying to convince me that's a fucking bargain. £1.10 for a tin of beans. You can fuck right off. We're getting these ones at 26p. My mains won't eat these ones because they're real sausage in it. My main doesn't like real sausages, meat. Like rubber sausages. Obviously. Like a normal fucking Wayne. I just can't believe people look at these and think, oh my god, only £1. Mate, they're fucking 19p down here. Same fucking thing. Jesus Christ, my Wayne coughing. Hippo lips. 19p hippo lips will do us fucking rightly. Like what even is that? Heinz make a crunchy spread. £2.15 for that. Crunchy spread. That's fucking rotten. Right, what is up with the price of fucking cooking oil at the minute? I'll fucking dry fry. $7.95. Dirty fuck. What in the fucking council is happening here? All the cheap stuff's gone. I'm not paying $1.90 for bagels, so you can fuck right at £1.39 for a loaf. Fuck. You just get through in the bin as well. It's 74p already. And no, I don't go by dates. I ain't looked at fucking date on the bread in fucking years. I go by mould. What in the fucking Elon Musk is this? £2 for honey. That very fucking Kardashians made that. Get fuck. £5.50 for 6 big bottles of water. Bargain. Gay fuck, what's free? Or it's 7p to just, exactly. Feel like I need to go up there and I actually see them fucking prices. I've been just got self-scanners pure flash in my head. Yeah, fucking, let's just get stitches.
Everything I got from Sainsbury's for £90. Now this is so expensive, I don't even think I got that much. Starting off strong, cleaning, I need to really clean my bathroom. 2 bleaches, pack of waffles, cat food, Dairy Dunkers, some pancakes, little chocolate bars, Philadelphia, some fudge, apple fruit bars, penguins. All of these were on deal, so I was like, I'll just get all the ones that are like £1 or less. Some soap powder, which I just about knocked off the bunker. Bread. I tried to get Scottish plain bread to take down to England with me, and there was none, so I couldn't get any today. Frozen French fries, they are just a massive go-to in this flat for Mason's dinners. Pack of his favourite yogurts for Pat lunches and stuff. That is bag 2. We've got 2 more bags to go, and this was over 90 quid, guys. Some Craze, that is the most favourite cereal in this house. More dry shampoo. For me, I could not live without this stuff. I wash my hair once a week, and it's down to this. Batiste is just the best. Milk. Pot noodle, I think I'm going to have that on some bread for lunch. I always get like a wee Rustler's burger or something just like this for the fridge for like a last minute food just in case. My favourite Nescafe, I always get the ones that are on deals. Right now that's the vanilla. Some noodles, I love noodles with like chicken or something. That's bag 3. Wow. Bag 4 is literally prawn cocktail crisps, big bag of onion rings, a few 4 packets of Mason's crepes, which is his go-to for a quick breakfast snack or something, 2 6-packs of hula hoops, some char-grilled chicken and roast chicken. We have these on wraps a lot with like chips, potatoes, wedgies. I didn't really need a huge shop. I just needed like little bits, like snacky things, Pat lunch stuff, and yeah, last thing, Jaffa cake bars. All of that was like 92 quid. That is ridiculous. Like, how expensive is shopping, honestly? I don't have the luxury of being able to drive either, so I can't like nip out to the shops, like to go to Aldi for a load of stuff. So when I need like loads of bits, it's just not feasible for me. But yeah, 92 quid for that luxury. Thanks, Sainsbury's. Now to go put this all away and get some lunch had. But yeah, crazy. So expensive.
Can't believe how expensive it is in the supermarkets now. Look at this. Look at this. Do you remember them squares? £3.14. Wine gums. £2.75. 8 beans. £3.65. Before £3.65. What the fuck? Mushrooms 79 freaking p. There was 99 as well. What even picked? Oh my god. Rice £6. Coffee £6.25. Honey £4.89. After 8 mints £3.49. Mini cheddars £2.25. Free, do you know? Oh my good god, just some biscuits £5.49. Mouthwash £3.99. Dr Pepper £2.14. 15. What is this world coming to?
What's happening, guys? They were £1.45 over Christmas, so they've doubled the price just because the season's over. I mean, even Doritos are expensive, £2.75. They need to lower these prices, man. Honestly, I'm gonna have to start using my credit card to buy food because everything is just so expensive right now. I mean, that is just mental, you know. Who's going to spend £22 on chocolate? I'll be damned if I'm paying these prices in Easter. Well, at least it gives me a heads up. And do you know what? I really fancy the Toblerone as well. Look how tiny that is. Tiny. £2.30 for that. £2.30 for a chocolate bar that weighs 100 grams. But I was desperately wanting a Toblerone for normal chocolate. Guys, we've been ripped off.
Right, can someone explain to me why things are getting so bloody expensive? Because for £80, this is what I've got. Like, it's not even a full shop. It's like a refill shop. And that was 80 quid. I mean, I think the most expensive thing there were the Diet Cokes, which was £7.50. But, and some chicken, £4. What the hell is going on with UK prices at the moment? How are families supposed to afford to feed their families when, I mean, that was 80 quid and it was a refill shop, and I couldn't even I could probably make about 4 meals out of that if I tried with creativity.
Right, what is happening with this country? This is not a joke, because how the hell have I just gone into Asda and they stopped selling cutlery for the meal deals? Not even selling, you're just meant to give me a wooden fork, bro. They don't do that anymore. It's like not a thing. They're like, no, we don't do it. I'm like, right, I bought pasta, how am I meant to eat this? They're like, go to the cafe, get a fork, eat it there. I'm like, okay, right, that's already an inconvenience one. 2, go to the cafe. I'm like, can I get a fork? This lady is not letting me have a fork. She's like, no, I'm not allowed to give you a fork. She gives me the dirtiest, like, this woman. People are so miserable. Like, it actually makes me laugh. Like, I have to laugh about it, because if I have to come on here and rant, because if I don't, I'm like, how am I meant to eat? And she's like, just shrugs at me. I'm like, right, but so you've stopped selling cutlery, and now he told me to come here to get a fork, and you're not giving me a fork because I'm not allowed. And she was like, yeah.
That is absurd for a small pack of biscuits. £2.78, or come buy their brand for £1.10. Oh man, what is going on with these prices, man? Honestly. Now it's a trip to B&M to get a cheaper one. I'm not paying £2.78 for one pack of biscuits. Are they crazy? It's crack price. They're talking like chocolate is running out. It's not running out. Plenty of chocolate. They just don't want to pay the prices to get chocolate, so they'll cut corners and charge us more. It's an absolute scam, a rip-off, and I'm not paying them prices. They can't keep getting away with these rip-off prices, man. I can't afford to shop where everything is like 3 times the amount. It's nothing special. The bloody digestive biscuits with fake chocolate on. So why on earth are you charging that much amounts? It's like gold dust. There's cocoa everywhere. I'm just so fed up with the shops. I just spent 30 quid in Aldi. Just getting the bare essentials, nothing special. 30 quid. 2026 is going to be another broke year for me. Crazy.
Tesco shop this week was £109 on my own, and my food shop, which will last a week, cost £109. That's expensive. I'll show you what I got. I don't know if anyone's interested, but I like watching these videos. Got some balsamic vinegar, chickpeas, chopped tomatoes. I got this because I'm going to try putting it on overnight oats. I've never actually had overnight oats before, but I thought I'd give it a go, or I'll put it on yogurt. Got some baking powder because I might do some baking this weekend. Almond butter for my breakfast. Kimchi, again, never had this before, but it's obviously good for your gut. I'm not sure what I'm going to put it with yet, but Biscoff, my favourite. Pesto, toothpaste, some nuts. So this is for a specific recipe. I'm going to make like a walnut crusted salmon, and then that's just to snack on. I was complaining about the price. I did go a bit more expensive on a few things, so I got this extra virgin olive oil. I think this was like £7, but it is better, and it's better for salads. Then I've got a load of veg. I already have like some bits in the fridge already, but I've got onions, avocado, lemon, sweet potato, parsley, basil, salad, broccoli, bananas, tomatoes, and mushrooms. And I've got some cheese, so I've got feta and mozzarella. I'm going to make like a little caprese salad, I think, this week. Eggs, cherry tomatoes as well. Got some Greek yogurt. Then frozen, I've got king prawns. I got these Pret chocolate filled croissants as well. They had really good reviews and they just look unreal, so I'll let you know what I think of them. I just got some chicken. I've got this salmon. I got the wild caught salmon rather than the Scottish farm salmon. I keep on reading bad things about Scottish farm, so I went paid extra to get this. I'll see if it tastes any nicer. Then cod fillets, crumpets. If you live in Cheshire, you'll know what these are. These are oat cakes, which I've not had them in ages, so I thought I'd treat myself to them. Some orzo, panko breadcrumbs, and quinoa. And I got a little bit of chocolate as well. Some berries. I'm going to try and make some morning smoothies, I think, so that's why I bought that. And then finally I got this hummus, which I've been seeing on TikTok, and it just looks unreal. So yeah, this cost £108, and that as well. I mean, I know that there's a fair amount there, but I still think £108 is fucking ridiculous, because it will probably last me like a week. Really, like 4 teas there. It's just ridiculous, really.
Hi guys, I thought it could be fun to show you what you can get in London for £60. Trust me, it's not much, it's not much. Okay, yes, I ordered from Waitrose. I know. Tesco? Their quality is just bad. Is this weekly? I don't know, because do I eat out often? A little bit. Anyways, I'll show you. We start with salad, something. Then I got eggs, lentil chips. Guys, okay, I am an almond girl, as in I like to eat clean. Do I ever look at calories? No. Whoa, I'm a little bit... I never check calories. I don't think you should, in my opinion. I just don't like it. And yes, models eat. I'm just not a big fan of eating a lot of sugar. I try to eat as less refined processed sugar, but I eat a lot, and I eat bread, and I eat pasta, and I eat carbs, because you need them. Stop the whole rice cake bullshit. I don't want to see it. Get it out of my face. But we're gonna continue. Broccoli, small as fuck, small. Then we've got cucumber, chickpeas, good for in salads, and almonds, also salads, but also my morning yogurt. Then I got whole wheat couscous and tomatoes. Then I got this coconut yogurt. I also really like Greek yogurt, but I tried this at a friend's place and was really nice, so I'm gonna continue. I don't know, I like coconut yogurt as well. Mackerel, mackerel, in Dutch we say makreel. Because I need to eat enough fish for my vitamin B12, because I don't eat meat, by the way. I'm a pescatarian. Pesto, pasta sauce, and tomato and basil. It's just easy. Italians don't come for me. You need to make it fresh. Oh, no. I don't care. It's easy. Tofu. Because again, I don't eat meat. I don't like it. Get it out of my face. I don't like it. Then we got cheese. The cheese? Okay. The cheese in the UK sucks. I'm from the Netherlands. We have good cheese and we have good bread. The bread and the cheese from the supermarkets here sucks. I need to get my sourdough bread from the bakery, because that's nice bread. In the Netherlands, even in the supermarket, we like the considered more processed breads. They are fresh. And here in the UK, they just taste like sugar. The cheese is also, compared to the Netherlands, really bad. Like in the UK, if you want good cheese, good bread, you have to go to a market or like a bakery or a local shop. But in the Netherlands, in every big supermarket chain, our cheese and our bread is good. In the UK, it's terrible. I don't care what you say, it's not good. That was my rant about the cheese. Very Dutch. How do you call this in English? Mushroom. Oh, I wanted to say champignons. Jongens, soms lukt het me even niet meer. Tangerines. Actually, I got quite a lot for this money, not gonna lie. Peppers. Sweet potatoes. I hate living alone because they spoil quite fast, actually. And I'm never gonna finish this. But, like, make portions smaller, guys, for the people that live alone. Avocados, of course. Blueberries. Wow, in English these are called red currants. I have an obsession with these. They're like sour. I love sour. a fat ass mango. Then I got 4 kiwis and a lemon and lime. I got pears, and on Mondays all the fruit and all the vegetables is all 50% off. That's why I have so much vegetables and fruit. Last but not least, pink lady apples and the more sour ones, the green ones. And that's it. And I honestly don't think this is bad actually for the money. Well, 60, what was it? Maybe £55? It's good quality fruit though, so it's fine, but that was it, guys. Bye. And don't forget to eat a lot of fruit. Ciao.
What in the broken Britain cost of living bullshit is this now? We're in a motorway services. The prices are phenomenal. I've got to show you. Just because it's a services shouldn't mean that they can extort us. Take a look at these prices. There's your first victim, Mr. Kipling, 6 cherry bakewells, nearly £4. 4 whole English pounds. What a piss take. A box of Cadbury's palm oil fingers, £2.68. Incredibly priced. £4.06 for a Heinz chili sauce, sweet chili sauce. For the little one, this is Farm Foods, $1.99 for one that's over double that. Unreal. All the devils here, guys. 666. That is the devil charging that for a little tub of ice cream. Phenomenal. Ben and Jerry's, get out of here. Wow. Patak's chicken cornmeal with rice. This is just a microwave curry, guys. A little one. Nearly a £5. $4.92 for that. And while we're next to it, you got a little beef stew and dumplings, which is literally nothing in it. $3.83. Wow. Yeah, you've got your Huels here. On their own, £4.12. Just to let you guys know, these have been found to be full of lead. So they're not really that healthy for you at all. 6 lemon layered slices here on Mr. Kipling. Going on like they're doing you a favour. It should be cheaper than that normally. Wow. That right there, guys, is the Asda services at Ashby. Some of the prices in there were a little bit steep. But just a pre-warning for you. There's some of the bits that you're going to get robbed for if you get to the Ashby Asda services. Big up, Team TD.
Here's what makes this worse than people realise. This isn't just a feeling, it isn't exaggeration, and it isn't social media hysteria. The numbers back it up. Over the last few years, food prices in the UK have risen far faster than wages. Basic groceries, bread, milk, meat, fruit, vegetables have seen double-digit increases, while average pay has lagged behind. In simple terms, people are paying significantly more every week, but their income hasn't kept pace. And it shows. Official data shows that the cost of a typical weekly food shop is now hundreds of pounds higher per year than it was just a few years ago. Not because people are buying more, not because they've upgraded their lifestyle, but because the same basket now costs more. At the same time, supermarkets have quietly reduced portion sizes, less weight, smaller packs. New packaging hiding less product, so people are being hit twice. Higher prices and lower quantity. That's not inflation. That's erosion. And here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. Food inflation hits everyone, but it hits lower and middle-income households hardest because food isn't optional. You can't cancel it. You can't downgrade it forever. You can't wait it out. When rent rises, you might move. When subscriptions rise, you might cancel. But when food rises, you cut quality, you skip meals, you stress. And that stress adds up. Surveys now show millions of people in the UK are skipping meals, buying cheaper, lower quality food, relying on credit for groceries, or turning to food banks while working. That's not a fringe issue. That's a structural failure. Because when people who work full-time still struggle to afford a basic food shop, something fundamental is broken. And it doesn't just affect nutrition, it affects mental health. Financial pressure from essentials is one of the strongest predictors of anxiety, burnout, and hopelessness. Not luxuries, not holidays, essentials. That's why the anger feels different now. It's not loud, it's not explosive, it's quiet and tight in the chest. It's standing in a supermarket aisle doing maths. It's putting things back. It's feeling embarrassed at the till. It's going home frustrated instead of satisfied, week after week. And when that becomes routine, people don't just lose money. They lose trust. Trust that effort leads somewhere. Trust that budgeting helps. Trust that this country works for ordinary people. That's the real danger. Because societies don't fracture when people are angry. They fracture when people feel trapped. Trapped between rising costs, flat wages, and leaders who keep saying, this is just the new normal. But normal doesn't have to mean acceptable. So if you're watching this thinking, I'm doing my best and it still feels like I'm losing, that's not failure. That's the system pushing pressure downward and calling it resilience. And until food becomes affordable again, until value returns, until people can shop without dread, this quiet fury will keep building. Not online, not in headlines, but in homes, in kitchens, in weekly routines. Stay aware, stay grounded, and if this reflected your reality, subscribe. Because on Brit Rants, we don't dramatise numbers. We translate what they're doing to real lives.